guys, welcome back to Unmedicated and Dysfunctional. I'm Kenz, and today we're going to check out a game called Firewatch. This was suggested to me by a group called Video Games and Art on Steam. You can also follow them on Facebook and Twitter, so do check them out. I'll have their link in the description. Without further ado, let's jump into the Firewatch. Sorry, that's probably creepy. I don't mean to creep you guys out. I don't mean to, but I do. Campo Santo presents, in cooperation with Panic Inc. See, now if it's gonna be called Panic, that makes me think that maybe I'm playing a scary game and just don't know it yet. You guys trying to get me? Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Is it like Eldorado and Colorado, but to Colorado? Why am I having such a hard time with that? You see, Julia. Ooh, very nice. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what's your, major? I'm gonna go with that one because I like when people are educated. You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried to hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Aww, so cute. I've never been a boyfriend before, so that's fun. Ooh, very pretty. I like how they set up everything. It looks very nice. 765. Is that going to be an important number? 5. I pay attention to like the weirdest details. I like this truck. Let's take this truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just above anywhere. Life is good. Aww. Julia wants to get a dog. There's Scruffy, an undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There is also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh, well, she loves the beagle, so we're gonna go with the beagle. You pick up the beagle, and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him, too. Oh, this is so sweet. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? And they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots, that would be pretty good, or one day right rush. Ugh. I'm gonna go with one day why rush. Wow, I cannot talk today. One day why rush, because I personally don't really want to that much. Even though it's not what she wants to hear. She looks away out towards the mountain. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. I'm getting married! This is really nice. Look at that. This is beautiful. I actually really want to get married, but I have to find a boyfriend first. I'm not very good at it. No fireworks. Warning. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Well, good thing I'm a manly man. Got lots of hiking experience. Like a man. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. I'm gonna ignore her because it's better to not be mad at someone, in my opinion. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws the places you go. She draws you. You pose like a Flex He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Aw, yeah. You're gonna frolic. Very nice. That's a nice. Alright. Oh, that's dangerous. Don't touch that, mister. Okay. This is really, really beautiful. Actually, that's the way that they did the sunset and everything is really, really nice. I'm enjoying taking all in. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 miles more still. 8 more miles still. 8 still miles more. Spacebar. Okay. Wow. Just look at how they did everything together. It's so nice. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Yeah, you do. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. I don't want to ever be that person that holds someone back from something that they love to do. So I'm not going to convince her to not take the job. I would be willing to move because that's what I would like. If I was able to work over there too, I would be more than willing to do that for someone. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. Yeah, because that's the thing is you can always figure out how to make things work. There's always going to be a way for something to work out if you really want it to work out. If not, then better to let things go. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Oh, talk to someone about it, absolutely. It's always good to see someone. Always. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Wow. That's really, really young. That's really young. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh, my heart just got so heavy. Oh, I have my wedding ring. Oh. This must have been Julia's drawings. Oh, that must be her journal. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed, make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weeks visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her yourself. Oh gosh. This is a really hard decision because when I worked at the elder care home, we had a unit for people with dementia and special care and things like that. And watching the family deal with that is incredibly hard, especially because you're releasing them with someone that you don't know and you don't know how they're going to take care of them. But these are people who have experience, and it's at the same time really, really hard on everyone who has to be there and watch it. I'm going to say you decide to move her into a full-time care facility because I think that's the better choice for everyone. Ah, man, this is hard already. Very hard decisions. And there's no, like, either way you choose, it's going to be awful. Is, like, basically what you're stuck with. You're stuck with just awful decisions. And it's, yeah, it sucks for everyone. Ooh. Nice wildlife there. Very pretty, but I still feel like shit. Okay. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then every other day. You go to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever pull me and put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. I just noticed too that they're changing the background color to the mood of the text. Very smart. That was very smart. 1989, Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her to some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Am I gonna hook up with her sister? Because that's messed up. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes you forget you more. You think. Oh, summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Ah! What sucks is that there's only one decision here, and they're making me click it, so I have to make the decision to do it. And that feels so terrible because I don't want to. I want to go visit my wife and I want to do all that, but I know taking a job is going to limit that. I don't want to do that. Oh, God, it just feels terrible. It feels terrible. Enter the lookout tower. Oh, this must be the job that I'm taking then. God, that... Look at how beautiful this is. I'm so depressed right now that I can't even, like, focus on how beautiful the graphics are and how well the sound is done. Everything is done really, really well. You guys did a really good job. Thanks for making me sad. Look at that moon. That beautiful moon. I feel like I'm gonna cry and be like, it's a beautiful fucking moon out tonight. I can't do anything without my wife. So I'm gonna be, I think if my significant other was in that situation, I would just be absolutely devastated. Bink. Turn on the power. Ooh.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Oh, radio. And the pine cone! I shall name you Shelly. Hello.
Forks Tower, this is
Come
Thoroughfare
in.
Tower.
How do
Come
I...
in.
Oh, hold left shift. Okay. Whoops. Gotta stop walking. There we go.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Glory.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Oh, let me just throw that there.
So, what's wrong with you?
Let's throw
Excuse
that
me?
one over there.
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with
What is-
you?
Why is there a bucket up there?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, what's wrong with Delilah? You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom, nobody can stand you. That one. Yeah.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very
That's
good.
good, good.
Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Map table.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason.
Nope,
you're
joke's
finding
on
that out
you.
in the
My
woods.
wife has dementia. Ha! It's not
Welcome
funny.
to the
That's
job.
terrible. Oh, Firewatch. All right, that was it. First episode. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. Bink. Stop at day 1, and we'll save that for the next episode. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.